Yes. So everyone send your project names. Yes. Everyone, have you sent your project names in QTalk? So I'll be checking everyone's and I'll be replying in QTalk itself. Okay. I'll reply there itself. Whenever I was free, I'll just check each and every message and I'll just reply there itself. Those who have not sent, send it. Okay. Yes. So what is the thing about that we have discussed in the last class? What have we discussed in the last class? So we have discussed about how to get a project name, how to get a what is this project explanation, self introduction. Excuse me. Correct. Project explanation we have discussed, self introduction we have discussed. Yes. So everyone prepared agile. Everyone have read the agile process. Yes. Everyone have you seen agile process? Yes. Project name Vijay Durga. You have to send the project name. Yes. So everyone have you seen agile process? Yes. Today is Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. Okay. So So what is this agile means? What is this agile means? So in interview, they'll ask you some questions. They'll ask you a few questions. How many releases you have? How many releases you have? What is a sprint duration? What is a release duration? What is number of builds have you tested? Builds have you tested? Or else they'll ask you like, okay, so they may ask you, what is this? What is your test cycle duration? Or else, how many test cases are there in your project? How many test cases you have written? How many defects are there? How many blocker, critical, major, minor defects are there in your project? How many blocker, critical, major, minor defects you have found? Okay, so these are the types of questions they may ask you in interview. Yes or no? They may ask you, tell me how many releases have you given to the customer? Or else, what is your sprint duration? What is your release duration? How many builds have you tested? Or what is your test cycle duration? How many test cases you have? What is the defect count? So all those questions they may ask you. There are chances they may ask you these questions in the interview. So I should be ready in order to do this. In order to answer this, I have to implement agile on my project. Why I have to implement agile in my project? Why? Because we are following agile model. We are just following what? Which model? Which model? What is the process we are following? Agile process. We are following a process called as agile process. So we have to mention all those things. Clear, everyone? Yes. Yes. So here, when we are following with agile, so here we need to mention different terminologies and all. So first, I'll start with my project name. Everyone observe clearly. Project name. So my project name is Joho CRM. I hope not Joho CRM. Math Records, correct? So this is my project name. I hope everyone have your own project names, correct? Yes, next. Duration. What is the duration? As of now, everyone take 14 months only. Okay. Later I will tell how many months you can take. As of now, see guys, whatever calculations I am doing, I want you to do with the same number. Until you understand everything, until you got to know how to do the calculations, I want you to do with the same numbers what I am following. Later you can change your numbers. Yes or no? Initially we have learned 1 plus 1. I didn't went for 1159 plus 1169. Yes or no? Initially we have learned 1 plus 1. Later we went initially correct. We are also same. Learn with simple calculations. If you are comfortable with simple calculations, then go for complicated calculations. Simple. Understood? Yes. So next I need to give the duration of the project. Next release duration. Release duration, this is estimation I am taking. You can also take your own estimation how many release durations you can want. I am taking it as 5 weeks. So that means what? For every 5 weeks I am giving product to the customer, I am giving release to the customer. Understood? Understood everyone? For every 5 weeks we are releasing product to the customer. That is a release duration. Next, number of releases. Number of releases I need to calculate. Okay, so how to calculate this number of releases? Yes, come back here, come here. So now guys, tell me 1 year is equal to how many months? 1 year is equal to how many months? Yes, fantastic. 12 months. Very good. 12 months is equal to how many weeks? 12 months is equal to how many weeks? 12 months is equal to how many weeks? 52 weeks. 52, not 48. 52. If you want, search in Google. It's a common thing. 52 weeks. Next, 1 month is equal to how many weeks? 1 month, how many weeks? 4 weeks. Okay. Now tell me 14 months is equal to how many weeks? 14 months means how many weeks? 52 plus 8. Yes or no? 52 plus 8 is equal to 60 divided by what is your release duration? What is your release duration? 5 weeks divided by 5. How much? How much is it? It's equal to 12 releases. So total how many releases are there in my project? Total how many releases are there in my project? 12 releases. Everyone understand? Everyone understand how we got 12 releases? Yes. So here what happened? For 1 year I have 12 months. So 1 month is equal to 4 weeks. 12 months is equal to 52 weeks. Now 12 months out of 14, 12 months are already run. Remaining 14 minus 12, 2 months. 1 month 4 weeks. 2 months means 8 weeks. So 52 plus 8, 60. Understood? Everyone understood? I want reply from everyone. Yes. Not weekly one release. Ramakala, we are releasing for every 5 weeks. Every 5 weeks release. Everyone. Yes. So now how many releases are there in my project? How many releases are there in my project? How many releases are there in my project? 12 releases. So how we got? So here initially my project name I am mentioning and duration is 14 months. And in this 14 months duration, for every 5 weeks I am releasing product to the customer. For every 5 weeks I am releasing product to the customer, and For 1 year, I have 12 months. For 12 months, I have 52 weeks. That means for every 1 month, I have 4 weeks. So 14 months means 12 months of 52 plus extra 2 months. 1 month, 4 weeks. 2 into 4, 8. 52 plus 8, 60 divided by, for every 5 weeks, I'm giving release. So divided by 5 is equal to 12 releases. Yes, clear? Yes, 12 releases. Total how many releases we have? 12 releases. Understood? Yes. Next. I need to calculate other things also. So what is the next thing we need to discuss about? Sprint duration. Sprint duration. I am taking one sprint duration as, sorry, one sprint duration as 1 week. So what is the sprint duration? What's the sprint duration? 1 week. 1 week. So number of sprints per release. Yes. Can you tell how many sprints you will be getting? For one release, how many sprints you will be getting? Very good. Fantastic. Five. Why? Because my sprint duration, 1 minute. Oh, what happened? Shivani, just right now take 14 months. Later, I will tell you 2.5 years or 5 years or 6 years. I will tell you. Okay. Right now, take 14 months. Okay. Next. Sprint duration is 1 week. Shivani, understood? Huh? Duration is 1 week. So that means for every 1 week I have one sprint. So now I have to calculate number of sprints per release. Number of sprints per release. That means so 5 divided by 1. Why 5 divided by 1? Why? Because release duration is 5. Sprint duration is 1. 5 divided by 1 is 5 only. So 5 sprints per release. 5 sprints per release. Understood everyone? Everyone understood this? Yes. Yes, per release. For one release, how many sprints you have? Yes. Next. Next. I have to calculate, or else I have to take my something called as, what is this, test cycle duration. Test cycle duration. I'm taking my test cycle duration as 5 days. So what do you mean by test cycle duration? What do you mean by test cycle? The time taken to test, yes or no? The time taken to test the feature or else test and build, test an application, correct? So now, if my test cycle duration is 5 days, what is my build duration? If my test cycle duration is 5 days, what is my build duration? Very good, Reshma. If my test cycle duration is 5 days, What is my build duration? Yes, how much time it is taken to not test only one module, complete build. That's it. Yes, Prashant, correct. Danish, correct. Shubham, correct. Sriram, wrong. Aparna, wrong. Aparna Kumar, yes, fantastic, correct. Divya, correct. Manoranjan, wrong. Kavishri, correct. Anita, wrong. Abhay, correct. Jyoti, correct. Yes. Guys, remember, my test cycle duration is 5 days, means my build duration is also 5 days. Understood? Understood, everyone? Yes. My test cycle duration and build duration is always same. My test cycle duration and build duration is always same. Understood? Yes. So now next I need to they'll ask me one question. They'll ask me what is your build count? They'll ask me a question next. What is your build count? How many builds have you tested? Yes, everyone observe carefully here. Okay, super. Now tell me if my release duration is 5 days, if my release duration is 5 days, tell how many days will be there in one release. If my release duration is 5 weeks, how many days will be there in 5 weeks? How many days will be there in 5 weeks? How many days will be there in 5 weeks? How many days will be there in 5 weeks? We'll see one by one answer. Yes, Reshma wrong, Ramkala correct, Manoranjan wrong, Sunil correct, Badrika wrong, Divya wrong, Santosh wrong, Yamuna correct, Samina wrong, Swati 4 weeks. Yo, my question is in 5 weeks, how many days you will be having? Does it 5 into 7 divided by 5? Why? Divya Prakash wrong, Mishra correct, Jyoti wrong, Vishnu wrong, Anita wrong, Sriram wrong, Shraddha correct. Very good. Pavitra correct. Aparna wrong. Kevit wrong. Sachin correct. Harisudha correct. Yes. Aparn Kumar correct. Shubham correct. Nikita wrong. Shubhangya correct. Kushal wrong. Kaushal wrong. Vasanta correct. Shubham Gupta correct. Abhay correct. Swati wrong. Yashwant Kumar wrong. Dipanjali wrong. Divya wrong. Shraddha wrong. Sunil Vandaya. Hey Raja. Pinku Singh wrong. Abhishek 7 wrong. Soho wrong. Okay, you want me to repeat question, Debraj? Yes. In 5 weeks, how many days you will be having? Simple, simple question. Jyoti correct. Jyoti Suraj correct. Divya Prakash correct. Reshma correct. Praveen wrong. Swati wrong. Pooja wrong. Nikita wrong. Pranab Kumar Patnaik wrong. Rajiv Kumar correct. Sriram Savni wrong. Shubham correct. Udhyana wrong. Abhilasha wrong. Priya wrong. Ricky wrong. Deepanjali, correct. Now you understood. Yes. Okay. Some wrong answers, some right answers. Yes. So we will be having 25 days. It's not 25 days actually, it is 25 working days. 25 working days. For one day, sorry, for 1 week, how many days we have? For 1 week, how many days we have? 5 working days. Yes or no? We have 5 working days. So 5 weeks means how much? 5 into 5, 25. Okay. Understood everyone? IT, Saturday, Sunday holiday, no? Instead of company, we'll be somewhere else. Yes or no? Saturday night full title. Yes, Sunday. Yes, obviously we'll be talking about working days only. What you will be doing in weekends. Yes. So now you understand how many days we have? How many days we have? 25 days. Yes, I want to reply from everyone. How many days we have? How many days we have? 25 working days. Type completely. Type completely. Type completely. 25 completely. Yes, 25 working days. Understood, everyone? Yes. So someone has doubt in number of sprints. Observe here. So my release duration is 5 weeks, and my sprint duration for every 1 week I have one sprint. Now 5 divided by 1. What I am calculating? Number of sprints per one release. That means 5 divided by 1, which is 5 only. So 5 sprints per release. Understood? Yes, Priya. Okay, once again, I'm repeating from the starting. Just observe here. Those who have not understand, those who have joined late, once again, please understand. Yes. So my project duration is 14 months and my release duration is 5 weeks. Okay. So for my sprint duration is, my release duration is 5 weeks, and I have to calculate how many releases I have got. So for 1 year, I have 12 months. So 12 months is equal to 52 weeks. Oh, month spelling wrong. Huh? Okay, no problem. So 1 month is equal to 4 weeks. Okay, for 1 month I have 4 weeks. So total 14 months. How many I will be having? 12 plus 2. That means 52 plus 2 months. 4 into 2, 8. It is 60 divided by my release duration is 5. 60 divided by 5 is equal to number of releases, which is 12 releases. Okay, Priyanka. And someone else asked. Yes. Next, my sprint duration. This is my estimation. I have taken this value. There is no calculations involved in taking the release duration, sprint duration, and test cycle duration. Understood? You can take your own values. I will tell you what is the range of taking values. Okay. From where to where you can take range of values. I'll tell you. Oh, done. Yes. Next, number of sprints is my sprint duration is 1 week, and number of sprints I can take is 5 divided by 1, which is 5 sprints per release. Okay, and I've taken test cycle duration as 5 days, and now I need to calculate bills. If I want to calculate total bills in the project, total I want to calculate, first I should know in one release how many I'm getting. Yes or no? For calculating 12 releases, first I should know one release, then I will end it to 12. Yes or no? Correct. So here what we will do, first we will calculate for in one release how many bills I have got. We will test it. Okay, we will check it first. We will calculate. Understood? Yes. Now total how many working days we have? 25 working days. I'll write the days, everyone observe. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yes. 25. Yes. 25 working days we have. So now tell me, what is my build duration? What is my build duration? What is my build duration? 5. What is my build duration? 5 days. 5 days. That means for every 5 days I'm getting a build. Yes or no? For every 5 days I'm getting a build. Correct. For every 5 days I'm getting a build. Yes. Now tell me, when will I get a build 01? Day 5 build 01. Next. Day 10 build 02. Next. Day 15 build 03. Next. Day 20 build 04. And day 25. Can I get build 05 on day 25? Can I get a build on day 25? No. Why? Because 25 we are releasing it to customer. If you get a build on last day, how you will test? When you will test? Yes or no? Correct. Why? Because 25th I'm releasing product to the customer. It's a deadline. So if I get billed on day 25, when I will test? So so now tell me how many bills we are getting? How many bills we are getting? Four planned bills. How many bills you are getting? Four planned bills. Okay. So what is this planned bills means? We are deciding first only that I'm going to get a build on day 5. I'm going to get a build on day 10. I'm going to get a build on day 15, day 20. We are deciding this in sprint planning meeting. Yes or no? It's ready now. Yes or no? We are deciding. No, we are having some estimation or whatever it is. We are planning a build here. We are planning a build here, correct? Yes or no? Now what happened? Let us assume everyone observe, everyone listen carefully, everyone listen carefully. The concept is somewhat confusing. Just I think I'll explain easily. Just observe everyone. So day 5 evening, day 5 evening, 5 p.m. You have got build 0 1. You have got build 0 1. Clear everyone here? Yes. Day 5 evening 5 o'clock you got a build 0 1. Okay. Now will you test this build on day 5 only now? Will you test this build on day 5 only? No. Why? Because it's already 5 o'clock. Logout time. Yes or no? So I'll be testing this on day 6, 10 o'clock sharp. I'll start testing. Okay, 10 o'clock sharp. I'll start testing this build. Okay. By 10:30, I have identified one blocker defect. By 10:30, I have identified one blocker defect and I have communicated with developer. Developer will fix it. He will give a new build by 12:30. He'll give a new build by 12:30. Yes or no? This is a new build. Correct. This is a new build. Why? Because old build consists of a blocker defect. He gave me a new build. Yes or no? This we have learned in manual testing first day class. Yes or no? If it contains blocker defect, they will give you a new software. If the old software you have to uninstall from the server, you have to install into new software into the server. Correct? Yes. Now tell me what is this process is called as? Already I have got two correct answers. This process is called as what? This process is called as respin. Yes or no? You have learned in manual testing classes. The process of getting a new build within the same test cycle. The process of getting a respin within a same test cycle is called as a respin. Yes or no? Yes or no? Correct. The process of getting a new build. The process of getting a new build within a same test cycle is called as respin. This respin we will call it as unplanned build. This respin is called as what? Unplanned build. Clear everyone? Sir, why unplanned, sir? Guys, tell me, will you plan a blocker defect on the initial stage itself? Okay, at what is this? 6th evening, 6th morning, I will test. By 10:30, I have to identify one blocker defect. What is this? Will you plan this one? It is unplanned only, no? It is unplanned, yes or no? Correct. It is unplanned. It is not planned. Whatever I have done, it is not planned. Yes. Now, this respin I'm estimating I may get two unplanned builds per one release. Can I take this one? Can I take this one? Two blocker defects per one release, 25 days out of five builds, four builds, sorry. I may get two unplanned builds. Yes or no? Yes or no? So you can take, but don't take more unplanned builds, okay? So why? Because there is no rule that you should get an unplanned build. Sometimes you may get 10 unplanned builds in one list, okay? So what happened? Sometimes you may get 10 unplanned builds. 10 unplanned builds I may get. Sometimes you may get zero unplanned. Okay. So on average, for all 12 releases, I'm taking three unplanned builds. Sorry, two unplanned builds. Two unplanned builds per release on average. Understood everyone? Everyone understood this unplanned concept? Unplanned build concept? Yes. Everyone, I want reply from everyone. Yes, fantastic. Now, I'll just add this plan build and unplanned builds concept. So here, plus two unplanned builds to unplanned builds. I'm adding it. So when I add two unplanned builds, yes, total how many builds I've got? Total how many builds I've got? 6 to 7 builds per release. Guys, remember this, never ever tell exact value. Sir, I have got 6 bills. No, don't tell exact value. Every time you should tell the approx values, 6 to 7, 10 to 15. Understood everyone? Never ever tell exact value. Please remember this. If you are working with a genuine experience also, you cannot give the exact number. Understood? We cannot give exact number, and this difference should be very minor. Don't tell 6 to 10 bills and all. 6 to 7, if not 6 to 8. That's it. Don't go more than it. Understood? Clear everyone? Yes. Super. Now tell me, per one release I have one release. Per one release one release I have 6 to 7 builds, 12 releases. 12 releases, tell me how many builds I'll be having. For 12 releases, how many I'll be having? Simple. 7 into, take one number, I'll have taken 7 into 12. So I'll be having 82 to 84 builds are there in my project. Understood? Understood everyone? Yes.